Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a Roth contribution and a Roth conversion? Enjoy this conversation. Welcome everyone to the Financial Beat YouTube channel. We're back here with another video, and we're going to continue the theme as we had in our last video called What's the Difference? So I'm going to be dropping a lot more of these throughout the channel here, and again, just great conversations on some of the differences out there between similar type of sounding words or investment trends or philosophies, right? So we're going to dive into that. And again, for those of you this is your first time, I'm Logan Sadler. I am the host of the channel. So thanks for stopping by. This channel is all about retirement education and just trying to provide some value to those of you guys out there that are following along. So today I wanted to talk about what's the difference between a Roth contribution versus a Roth conversion, right? So I've had some clients get confused in the past, or sometimes not even clients, just people I've had conversations with where they're wondering about, hey, should I be putting money into a Roth IRA? But, I'm not sure the difference of the conversion versus the contribution. How much can I do? All of that stuff, right? So let's go ahead and dive into basically what the difference is. Okay, for example, what a contribution is to an IRA or a Roth IRA is a qualified contribution that you're eligible to make based off of your income, right? So let's say if you're under age 50 and you're watching this in 2023, you could do $6,500 as a contribution, right? If you're over age 50, you can do $7,500 as a contribution. You can do those each year as long as your income meets those thresholds. And again, if you're not sure on that, reach out to us or make sure you're contacting a professional and doing some homework and making sure you're eligible to contribute to the Roth IRA. So how contributions work, like we were saying, is you can do them each and every year. Sometimes husband and wife can both do them depending on income limits and all that stuff. So that's a contribution, right? Now, the difference between a contribution and a conversion is, and what the benefits are, we'll dive into that as well, because there is some. Now, what a conversion is let's say you have an old IRA, right? Some of you might have a 401k or an old IRA, and what you're trying to do with that is you're saying, you know what? I would love to contribute to a Roth IRA, but the problem is I make too much money, right? My income is above the limits, and so I can no longer contribute to a Roth IRA. Well, here's the catch, right? Here's the cool part about that. With the Roth conversion, what you can do is take money from that taxable bucket, that tax deferred bucket, so to speak. And what you can do is you can actually convert dollar amounts from taxable over to tax-free. Of course, on the conversion, taxes would be due at the conversion. So essentially, if you took out $7,000 example and moved it over to the Roth conversion and then moved it over to your Roth IRA, how that would work now is you have to pay taxes on the $7,000 you moved over, right? So, but the nice part is it does allow you to contribute to the Roth IRA, so to speak, through the conversion. The other thing I hear all the time is I actually had someone who I was having a conversation with not that long ago where he was like, you know what, Logan, I would love to be able to put more into the Roth IRA. And the problem is I have this huge taxable traditional IRA over here, and I'm worried about taxes in the future. I'm wondering, what can I be doing to get money out of that into some tax-free money? Again, depending on everyone's situation, the answer will be different. But in his case, it was to convert some of that money over to a Roth IRA. And he goes, well, the problem is if I can only do $7,000 or $6,000 or whatever the amount is, I can only get so much over there per year, right? Well, no, through the Roth conversion, that's the biggest difference I would say between the two is now with the conversion amount, you could actually do as much as you want, right? You could do $50,000 per year, $20,000 per year. I mean, as much as you wanted to do, you could convert over to Roth as a Roth conversion. So it does make it very, very beneficial to some clients. Now, one thing I would always say is you want to make sure based off your tax situation that the conversion's in your best interest, right? So if you haven't, we actually have some really good videos on here discussing some more conversations specifically on Roth conversions and what the benefits might be to them and where the tax savings would be. And we kind of run some fun examples for you to check out. So again, go check out that video on Roth conversions. But example, that is the biggest difference between a contribution and a conversion, right? For those of you that are over the income limits and wanting to put money into Roth IRAs, the conversion could be a great way. And a lot of people get those confused between contributions versus conversions. So hopefully that gave you a little bit of insight there of what the real differences are between the two, because they are completely different. So again, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll be back here next week with another one. Logan Sadler, talk to you soon.